Welcome back to our 4th of July special with Cooking with Steve. You notice that there's 3 pots on the stove. Well, those 3 pots are 3 different recipes. We're going to do 3 different videos, so you're not going to know which one is which until we're done. Now, this is simply boiling water, but when you're doing a pasta, so the first one we're going to do is a pasta salad. So we're going to use a rotoni in order to make the pasta salad. We'll show you the other ingredients later, but for this purpose, we want to make sure that the water has plenty of salt and plenty of oil. It should look like a swamp when you're done. So turn it on, and we're going to make it look like a swamp. We're going to put a bunch of salt in there, and we're going to put some olive oil in there. It should look real murky, almost like a swamp. It's going to more like maybe the seawater. I don't know. It should be really salty and have plenty of oil in it. And we're just gonna stir the salt in so it doesn't burn on the bottom. And then we're gonna bring it to a boil. We're gonna go to pause because we know you don't wanna watch water boil in a pot. Watch pot never boil. So we'll see you back here in a few minutes when the water's boiling. Welcome back. We're got our water boiling finally. It took about 15 minutes. We're gonna add our pasta. Now the nice thing about it is our pasta is dry pasta, so it's easy to do. It's going to take about 12 to 14 minutes to cook. So again, once we get it in there, we will go to pause and we will see you back here in a little bit. All right, we're back and the pasta is done. It took exactly 13 minutes to finish. Now we're gonna strain it out, and then we're gonna cool it. This is the one for the pasta salad, so we're going to shut the heat off and we're going to move around. Got my strainer in the sink. I like the ones, the ones that are, they call them rice strainers, but I prefer them because they sit higher up off the bottom of the sink and you don't get a lot of the water back in to your pasta. It drains nicely. And we're going to put that back in the bottom. We're going to pour our pasta in gently. And we're going to put cold water. We're going to stop the cooking process almost immediately. So we're going to put cold water in there and allow it to cool it off. We'll probably strain it a couple of times just to stop the cooking process as quickly as possible. If you don't have one of those strainers, any strainer will do. Like I said, I just prefer that one because of the ability to keep it up off the bottom of the sink and not get your pasta down into the sink. I do it a couple of times to get rid of the heat. We want it to cool very quickly. Stop the cooking process is all we're trying to do right now, is stop the cooking process. All right, we've got it cool. We're gonna go to a pause, and we're gonna allow the pasta to cool for about 15 minutes in order to ensure that it's completely cold and we're not adding cold ingredients like cheese into this and allowing it to melt. We want the pasta to be ice cold, so we're gonna let it sit for about 15-20 minutes.